Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Tracy Garley. Tracy Garley is the Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of GoFundHer.com, the founder of City Girls Big Dreams, and owner of West African lifestyle brand Zarbkas. Leveraging her entrepreneurial background, Tracy is a financial technology executive building GoFundHer.com as a premium crowdfunding ecosystem for girls and women to live their dreams. Tracy was born in the West African country of Liberia and moved to the United States at the age of 11. She graduated from Michigan State University and is a keynote speaker on the topics of female entrepreneurship, leadership, and professional networking. Well, good afternoon, Tracy. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Brian. Thank you so much for having me tonight. I'm so excited to be on your show.
Thank you so much. And it's even more my pleasure to have you as a guest. I love talking to new people, seeing what they're doing, and then hearing the story and how they're making positive impact for others around the world. So thank you again. So Tracy, we're going to jump right into the questions. You've got such an exciting background, and I want to dive into that today. Is your career is in business, venture capital, you're an entrepreneur, and now you're the co-founder and CEO of GoFundHer.com. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Oh, yes. So I've been in the entrepreneur space for almost 11 years. And I would say one of my secrets would just be never giving up and not taking no for an answer. A lot of entrepreneurs, when they start off, when they receive their first no or maybe 5 no's, they start defeating themselves. They start doubting themselves. So for me, I've learned how to just be resilient in that area and just always have turned that no into a yes. It might not happen right away, but I know it's going to happen if I keep going and just changing certain technique or certain things about the business plan or the business idea and trying to figure out how I can actually reach out to my audience. And one thing that inspired me, I love to see women gaining confidence about themselves. So with GoFundHer is a very special business, especially being in the financial technology world. A lot of women are afraid to ask for funding. So helping women gain that confidence to go after their dreams by, having a one-on-one conversation with them and just really getting down to the numbers part. Like, what are you going to use this money for? Like, what expenses do you have in your business? And seeing their confidence and encouraging them to go after their dreams is one of the things that inspired me.
That's an awesome story, and I love that. And you're right, Tracy, you talked about your persistence, and that is key. And people, sometimes it's just that next, knock on the door or phone call, and it's a yes, but people tend to quit just before that. So thank you for sharing. I love these types of stories.
Yes.
And Tracy, what was the single biggest business decision you had to make during the first year of the pandemic? And how different is your business strategy today?
So yes, like everybody we know, when the pandemic hit, 2020 was the year where everybody thought things was going to be such a big change in a great way for their business or for their self personally. For me and my co-founder in 2020, we decided to run an internship program where at that time we created an ad on LinkedIn because, we was just starting up. We launched the business in 2019 of June and we moved to New York by September. So from September to December, we was trying to figure out how to make it in the big city. In March, I think it was actually February 24th, we started our internship. And by March 16th, the whole world shut down. So we used our interns and we was actually training them how to network on social media to tell the world about GoFundHer. So mind you, we're on like 7 different platforms. I'm teaching them different strategies about how to put the word out there about GoFundHer by doing like 3 posts a day on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. What else? TikTok. So we're using all these different platforms. And by 2021, I realized I needed to hire a PR team because kind of training interns and teaching them about the social media world, I knew that I wasn't focusing more on the business. So we had to change the business strategy. And, having Lucy on our team as one of the PR person has just been something amazing. And just to change that strategy up has really, I've seen the growth in the business. And I'm just excited that I took that leap and decided to change the business strategy.
That's awesome. And as a leader, a lot of times you have to look at, what is your next decision? What's your next move? Because if things aren't working or something unexpectedly impacts your business, you've got to make those changes. And you're right. PR agencies are key to this process. And I love working with Lucy as well. So thanks for sharing again. I appreciate that, Tracy. So Tracy, we're a technology platform here, right? So we want to talk a little bit about tech. Are you leveraging any new or emerging technologies within your business? And if not, maybe you found a cool tool or app that you found really useful.
Yes, I'm actually am. GoFundHer is a developing progressive website app for the App Store and Google Play Store. So developing a progressive web app save us a lot of money, and also we can use the same code on the website for the app stores. So right now we're in the process of developing our app and just kind of leveraging those different technology. I've learned from coming from the retail world to stepping into the financial technology world. I've learned so much, and just how, especially if you have a front end coding and having the back end, it's so easy, especially if you know and have the right software developers that can help you bring your vision to life.
Thank you. And I really do appreciate you sharing what you're doing now at GoFundHer. It's so important that we start to integrate more technology in our everyday business to make some better business strides, but also to help those that are struggling as entrepreneurs. So Tracy, last question here. Can you share something from your career experience that would be helpful for those looking to grow their career in fintech or entrepreneurship?
Oh, yes. I would definitely like to share one thing is when you're hiring developers, you will lose money if you do not pay the term, what they say, you get what you pay for. It is very crucial to really make sure what you're paying for is it's that quality, and making sure that person or whoever is going to be developing that and it's in your budget. If you don't have that, that's when you can create your GoFundHer account. So make sure you just don't want to pay anybody to create something for you, because you're honestly going to get what you pay for. Same with, when people go to the mall or go to the store, if you see these lavish brands, even with jeans or shoes, like if you pay $20 for shoes, you're going to get that $20 worth compared to $250 or $2,500. So I would definitely say make sure to hire developers so you won't lose money, and make sure you pay the best, the person that's going to help you in so many ways that know what they're doing. Because as for me, I had to learn the hard way, and it was just an experience, our previous developers, but now just having somebody else, having to pay big bucks for it, I'm definitely kind of seeing like it really takes money to make money.
Thank you for sharing. I think that is important. And again, your experiences that you've gone through down in your business will certainly help someone here on this show as far as the audience. So thank you again. And Tracy, it was a pleasure having you on today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Yes, thank you so much. And I hope you had a chance to go on the website, check out some previous, sponsorship pages and some amazing women. If you see any Women History Month is coming up, International Month. So I hope you get to kind of check out some of the amazing users that we have on our platform.
Absolutely. Bye for now.